Usual, we're gonna start off from Aries. So yeah, let's start. Let's start from Aries. Sign of Aries. Okay, Aries, what's coming up for you, keeper wise, next week? What's coming up for the sign of Aries next week, keeper wise? Let's see what's coming up for you guys. Sign of Aries. Okay, let's see. Okay, Aries, what's coming up for you guys? Oh, stress? Stress about what? What's this? Some of you guys, due to your own expectation, that's gonna create some sort of stress situation. Talking about despair expectation, so basically, for some of you, it's talking because you have high expectation to your child. For the one that have child, obviously, you have some sort of expectation that's kind of like gonna stress you out. For some of you, it doesn't have child, simply talking, you had some sort of expectation on some situation that's gonna stress you out. So that's hinting that expectation is not gonna be fulfilled. Oops. So just keep that in mind. I feel like no need to have too high expectation. That's your first message. Final decision about what? Oh, that's a good one. On the work, you're gonna notice that I'm not sure how it's gonna play off, but in the work situation, right, you guys gonna notice like people are being uncooperative, but you're gonna make a decision not to stress about it. You're just gonna grind for money. You're gonna make a final decision just to focus on the money. Poverty reverse. That means you're gonna overcome your finance situation also. Yeah. So observe next week. People gonna like, especially around your work, people gonna like, I'm not sure whether they're just being asshole or they're just being lazy, shifting their work to you, this kind of thing. But you're gonna like boss up and do everything, which is the good way, I feel. Woo. I like that. Yeah, you're gonna make money, but the money itself gonna come from what do you call? The result of it is actually people gonna like jealous about you, being uncooperative with you. You're gonna make a lot of money in work, but yeah, just keep in mind about the side effect of that. People gonna be jealous about you. Colleague gonna be like being what do you call, uncooperative. This kind of behavior basically. You're gonna make money, which is good. Okay, let's pull off your tarot message. Tarot, what's coming up for Aries next week? I think that message for you that you're gonna make money keep popping up. So I'm not sure what group of Aries is this, but it kept telling the same scenario, same storyline. You're gonna make money. For some of you that kind of like tired or whatever it is, your work situation, keep doing it. You're gonna make money, so I feel like just keep doing it. That storyline's consistently popping up for you guys. What's this? You're gonna get the secret about what? Oh, Aries, they're dealing with someone where the connection is not growing. You're gonna want to cut them, but at the same time, you also either you're gonna, I'm not sure what's the chronological. You want to cut them, then they're gonna tell you if they actually want to cut you, or because you get to know that they want to cut you, so you're gonna cut them from cut in a sense like from a seed connection. This is talking about a connection that doesn't go or haven't go, Empress reverse. So basically both of you have decided to cut each other. Okay. A situation that being halt or it's not progressing, gonna start moving forward. This is a person or? I feel like a person. Yeah, a situation with a person that has been stopped moving or stopped giving, right? That person gonna try to come back into your life, and this time it's gonna be equal. Like they start giving on you towards the connection. This is talking about a situation that being halted or being stopped. make contact. So you got two group of people. Some of you gonna like have a connection that is not going. You're gonna cut them off. Some of you gonna have a connection that actually stop, right? You're gonna have your person returning, and this time it's gonna be good. At least for now. This just reiterating about the money situation. Yeah, next week you're on the work mode. The energy is kind of on the work mode, too obsessed even to your work, but yeah, you're gonna like disregard all your colleagues and take all your colleagues' behavior, this kind of thing, which is I feel is fine. How about money for you? What's money for you next week? A bit impatient, not stable. Up and down. Some of you a bit impatient about some investment that is not growing, and the result of it is kind of like I'm seeing some of you gonna be thinking about just ending it, or not open to an expansion, that kind of thing. Interesting. But whatever that money situation, right? The next card is the next two clarification is actually really good. You got this on the money portion. Whatever that money situation that kind of like not growing or kind of like make you impatient, that kind of situation, right? I feel like give it time, it's gonna go into something bigger in the future. So just keep that in mind, because your final outcome is 10 of Pentacles, which is good. It's a big money situation. Okay, I'm gonna move on to Taurus now. Taurus. What's coming up for you, Taurus, next week? For the sign of Taurus. What's coming up for you? Whoa. Almost, all the cards almost flipping out. What's coming up for Taurus next week? What's coming up for sign of Taurus? That's all? Okay. Expecting of a healing situation. Okay, I got two messages. Some of you that has some sort of expectation about healing family issue, I feel like that's gonna play off to a certain extent next week. And some of you that gonna like want to do a renovation, that's gonna like need to spend some money. Just be careful because you pull this. Make sure you only spend what you can afford for that renovation. Just make sure on that. For the one that going to renovation, but it come up as expectation, so that's can also hinting like actually it's not as big as you expect. Some of you, that's interesting. For the one that has a family, for the one that has a person that is, I'm not sure to what extent this connection towards you, they come up as a young male energy. They're gonna have some sort of failure next week. I'm not sure also in what extent of that failure itself. If this is like a good friend, I feel like just need to be by their side, because they're gonna be stressed about it. So you just need to kind of like check on them, their situation. If there's like family members or friend, I'm not sure to what context is this connection, but just keep in mind they're gonna go into some sort of depression because of failure. For the one that's experiencing a breakup, lovers, reverse, you're gonna sunk your energy into work. The result of it is money, so it's always good in the money department. But it's not the amount that you're expecting, but still there is an increase. So that's your keeper portion. I'm gonna move on to your tarot portion. What's coming up for Taurus next week? Taurus, what's coming up for you next week? What's Coming up for Taurus next week. Two cup. What is this talking about? Okay, I got two message. Not the right timing yet. If you want to expand on your money, if you do expand, you're gonna experience some sort of losses. That's the first message. So be very careful next week not to expand or not to anything related to your money. Just keep it for now. Keep it in the bank. Keep it in your wallet. Don't expand. Don't do anything. At least for next week. And for some of you, if you're not speaking with someone or that person already ghosted you or you're thinking about ghosting them, it's not the right timing for you to get together. It's not the right timing. Either you're gonna ghost them or they're gonna ghost you. The communication already struggles. Page of Pentacles reverse, almost none at this point. It tells me not the right timing yet, so I'm not sure if in the future that's gonna be better timing for you two to be together. What is this talking about? Ooh. Different set of Taurus that been dealing with a narcissistic fire sign. You're gonna take a new direction. You're gonna take a risk. The only problem, I'm not sure when you're gonna meet the next person, but the next person that you're gonna meet, right, when you take a risk, gonna be long-term one. It's just, I asked, the answer is this, so you need to be patient. Temperance is the waiting patient card. So that's especially it is picking up on Taurus that dealing with narcissistic fire sign. So I feel like you just need to be patient. You're gonna like meet your soulmate soon. How about your work from a tarot portion? How about your work? This one to come out. Feeling stable around your work, Emperor. Some of you thinking about moving, even like changing, taking overseas job. That kind of opportunity gonna arise also. Generally, you're gonna feel stable around your work. Nine of Pentacles, Emperor. Oh, it's good. All about your work is quite good. So I feel like no need to worry. Some of you may get an opportunity to work on different city or overseas. That gonna kind of like stress you out. Because you kind of like thinking, should I take this or not? I feel like take it because Nine of Pentacles is here. That means it's good money. If you want money, obviously. Money-wise also good next week. Lovers, feeling very connected with your finances. You know where your money in and out. That kind of situation. So money and work is quite good for you, Taurus, next week. No issue. So I'm gonna move on to Gemini now. I keep dropping things. A spammer. Gemini. What's coming up for you next week, Gemini? Sign of Gemini. What's coming up for you? Sign of Gemini. Let's see. Ooh. Stress. This picking up on Gemini that has a child. You're gonna be stressed about your child situation. It may be related to their exam or something about like paper thing. That's gonna create some sort of stress. Oh, for some of you, your child gonna have a failure in the exam thingy. In the exam, that's gonna stress you out next week. I'm not sure what's the advice for this. Maybe get a tutor for your kid. What else that you need to know next week? Concern. No message, no gift. What's this? Oh, okay. Next week, right? If you've been dealing with someone and slowly but surely the message between you two kind of like fading off. If next week there is no message from them, it's ended. No message, no gift, ended. So I'm not sure if this is for who that need to know this. Hi Sherry Jean. So Gemini, that not sure to what extent this person relationship with you. If there is no message, especially like this past week is the message is already lessened, right? And this coming week, no message, that situation is end, coffin. No message, no gift. So time for you to move on. I think some of you still be clingy about people. I'm not sure for who this message is. The one that going through some sort of legal issue, family legal issue, right? Can be like a wedding kind of situation, marriage kind of situation. That situation gonna like become better by itself next week. Wedding or marriage situation. That situation gonna become better by itself next week. Okay, let's go with your tarot portion. Gemini, what's coming up for you next week? Tarot portion. What's coming up for you, Gemini? Now this can be like a bit contradiction from previous message, because there is someone that you has a fallout. Two of Cups reverse, right? They want a second chance. A Pisces, especially if this person being silent also. So this a lot of like you guys dealing with people that being silent. The messaging between you two is kind of like not happening. Page of Cup reverse. So yeah, obviously there is a different group of Gemini, so it's no wonder you're getting this kind of message. Keep in mind, when this person wants a second chance, they still don't want to be like committal. Second chance only, but no commitment. So keep that in mind. I'm not sure why this person wants a second chance. The next clarification card is still this. So this is not confident. This is a close off, like very guarded. So it's up to you if you want to give them a second chance. It's just giving me one storyline. So what about work next week? No new opportunity. It's like being delayed for a promotion or a new opportunity. But generally next week, your work energy is good. Magician and Justice. That means you're very confident. You can do whatever task that being given towards you. Also, you feel like work-life balance is there. So generally it's good. How about money-wise next week? Feeling not stable around your finances next week? You also pull the wheel reverse. Not your timing for money next week. So generally it's up and down, but you feel kind of like not stable around your money situation. And you also pull the wheel reverse for your money. So it's not the right timing if you want to make an investment, things like that. Just save your money, that's all for next week, at least for next week. Okay, that's for you, Gemini. So I'm gonna move on to Cancer now. Cancer, that would be 1920. Okay, Cancer. What's coming up for you next week? What's coming up for you, Cancer? Oops. Sign of Cancer. Cancer. This Before I say further, oh, you got opposite message from Gemini. Cancer, if there is someone that you're actually having a fallout, next week they're gonna message you showing some concern, etc. That kind of situation, right? They're gonna message you showing some concern. Basically that person way of trying to come back into your life. But this time when they come back, also this thing's gonna be different. Just keep in mind that if this person try to message you with some sort of concern, it's just their way of coming back into your life, try to come back. But this time it's gonna be good, so I feel like if you still want this person, go ahead. Change the positive upright, so it's a good change. Final decision of what? Some of you, your relationship is just around in the corner, like in the next 2 to 3 months. Your next relationship is not with a very wealthy man, somewhat okay financially, not sure why you need to know that. It's hinting about that. It's just around in the corner, like in the next 1 or 2 months. Also, in about 1 or 2 months, some of you guys, some group of Cancer, right, you're gonna be like obsessed about getting a promotion. I'm not sure what's going to happen in about 1 or 2 months. It tells me that you guys gonna be obsessed about getting a promotion. That's a weird message, seriously. So just take it if it apply. That's kind of weird message. Well, you got a lot of like despair energy next week. For the one that's dealing with the person that's older than you, next week there's a situation with this person where you're gonna need to postpone your travel or your travel or your journey, this kind of thing. Mature man, older than you. It can be related with some sort of paperwork. Either it's related with the paperwork or a paperwork about a house kind of situation. Your message is kind of like cryptic for keeper portion. Let's go with your tail portion. Tail, what's coming up for Cancer next week? What's coming up for Cancer next week, Tail? What's coming up for Cancer? Why everyone got the wheel reverse? It's a theme for next week. For the one that's dealing with a fire sign, especially the one that in and out, it's not the time for you to be with them or something around that. It's not the right time. They're gonna come back again with their mind game, 7 of Swords upright. Eventually you're gonna fed up and try to let them go. Everyone keep getting the wheel reverse. It's like a theme for next week. You're gonna be a bit like sleeping gonna be a bit disturbed next week. Oh, hi, curious. Are you studying? Good luck with having an exam soon. Cancer, next week, you're gonna be a bit restless with your sleeping. Kind of like, you know, the feeling like you're gonna wake up around 2 a.m. suddenly, this kind of thing. So maybe take some sort of help to be able to sleep more peacefully. Not sure why I'm getting that. Why are you rushing towards it? Oh, good luck with your exam. There's a lot of things that you need to catch up next week, like work-wise. Telling me that, but it tells me that you guys can do it. because you are the magician, but some of you guys kind of like doesn't really have that confidence, like you don't really acknowledge that you have that confidence. But next week things are gonna start moving fast for you, Cancer, like work wise. And for some of you, there is a person that's gonna come rush towards you, but you already see them in a negative light, so you don't want to have anything with them. But I'm seeing you still messaging them. The hell? Also, for Google, why is this here? Okay, Cancer, for the one that you already, if you're dealing with someone that where the love is already fading, that person gonna try to heal things with you. That person gonna try to come back also. This is, I'm not sure whether the same group of Cancer or it's a different one. But this one, if you're already dealing with someone that you're not interested anymore, the love is fading already, that person gonna try to come back, try to heal things with you. You got a lot of people coming back also next week. Money wise, money and work. I'm seeing you are working, like I mentioned, 8 of Pentacles, feeling happy around your work, King of Cup. But yeah, there is no promotion yet for the one that waiting for it. Ace of Pentacles reverse, so that means no new project, no new promotion, that kind of thing. Your money message is quite weird. Some of you that actually struggling financially, you're only able to achieve this situation when you move. So this speaking about a group of Cancer that down the line you're gonna move. I think I predicted that next year some of you guys are gonna be moving. For some of you, your success is actually not the place that you currently stay, not at that city at least. Can be different country for some of you. The success is elsewhere. Only when you move, you're able to achieve this. So that, I'm not sure for who, but keep that in mind. If you feel like that you need to move or something, maybe that's the reason. Okay, I'm gonna move on to Leo now. That message come a couple of times, at least 2 or 3 times already for you guys, Cancer. Okay, I'm gonna move on Leo now. Leo, what's coming up for you guys next week? Leo, what's coming up for you guys next week? Woo. If you're already experiencing a breakup with this person that you know they lie, they cheat, or can be simply they just like to lie, that kind of situation, I'm seeing next week you're going to be stressing about that person. For some of you, you're stressed because they meet other person, or I'm not sure whether this is the truth about them meeting other person or them lying towards you, but I'm seeing you're going to be thinking about them, despair. So that's like just an information. I'm not sure why. Ooh, what's going on here? For the one that want to buy a car, yes, I'm seeing you can buy a car, but be careful because you pull this. Just make sure you buy whatever you can afford it. You got sudden wealth, reverse, and poverty. Either this is about buying a car or buying a house, but I'm seeing yes, you can. Also, nothing bad from that situation, because the outcome is judication for the one that want to buy a car or a house. So go ahead. Just make sure the paperwork is there. What is this talking about? Some health situation gonna come back. I'm not sure whether this you go to some procedure, you thought it's over, it's not over yet. Or it is simply like a recurring health situation that's gonna come back next week. Can be as simple as allergy or something like that. That's gonna come back next week. For some of you, it's talking about procedure that you thought is over, but yeah, you're gonna need to do, unfortunately, you're gonna need to do one more or something like that. Let's go with your tarot portion. Tarot, what's coming up for Leo now, next week? What's coming up for the sign of Leo? What's coming up for sign of Leo? Stress. Stress and not open with the new love. New love. That hinting like, that means some of you gonna be meeting with a person or a multiple people, but you're not open. You also too silent when you're dealing with people. Fire sign shouldn't be like that. Fire sign usually is very outgoing. So I'm not sure what's happening next week, but I'm seeing you are too silent toward people. For the one that's looking for love, hi Thomas. For the one that's looking for love, just make sure you're not like too close off next week. Saving money, you're also saving money. You also got a person that tried to come back, but still like the relationship, if they offer something, is not stable also. How you know this person is the lovers? That means at some point both of you feel very connected. But keep in mind when they come back also, this the outcome, not the stable one. What else? What else for you next week? Okay. Some of you, that's why I got that feeling that you guys too silent. Some of you next week, if you do like meet a person or you go out or whatever it is, right? You're gonna meet someone that actually gonna feel like very connected with you. Two of Cups. They're gonna offer love, but if you're too silent, like you're not open, they're gonna sense it, and this person not gonna stick for too long. So just make sure that you're still open for the one that's looking for love. You got good connection coming next week, Two of Cups. There will be like a lot of like progress between you two. How about work next week? Work is okay. Yeah, work situation is just a bit stagnant, but generally it's okay. Knight of Wands. So I feel like there is a movement, forward movement, but then it's gonna be like a bit stagnant, that kind of situation. I think it's normal. How about money wise? Some of you around your money, right? There is some missed opportunity that you kind of keep still beating yourself up. I'm not sure what it's trying to tell me, but it's talking about some missed opportunity around money that you still like kind of like still stressing about it. It's already a missed opportunity. It's not gonna like come back, so I feel like no point. Also next week, don't be like too obsessed with your finances. I'm seeing that kind of like a bit materialistic, so just be careful about that kind of energy. Yeah. About that missed opportunity around your finances, already missed, so no point stressing about it. Let's go with Virgo now. Virgo, what's coming up for you next week? Sign of Virgo, what's coming up? What's coming out for you? I don't celebrate Christmas, Thomas. Whew. What is this? I don't like this because it may apply to me also. Okay, first message. Be careful about your spending next week. You put poverty and wealthy man reverse. So be a bit mindful about your spending. Why? Let me try to clarify. Why the poverty here? Some of you, you need to submit something about paperwork around your work, right? Do it. Don't use your own money to cover work things. So I'm not sure what kind of example is this, but it's related with your work. But it's not like you're gonna get like retrenched, fired or anything. It's more like something about paperwork kind of feeling. So just be mindful about it. Maybe some of you guys forgotten to submit something, so this is kind of a reminder. Generally next week is, I'm not sure why you're also gonna be stressed about your relationship with your colleague and family things, but generally it's okay. Yeah, something about your money. It's keep coming back, sudden wealth but something about your money next week. So just be mindful about it. Just keep telling the same thing over and over. For the one that has a family, especially with family with a kid, right? It tells me that next week's situation gonna become a bit better, but it's not fully balanced. So I think it's just a start. If you got some family issues, it's start to heal, but it's not fully healed next week. One more message. Making a final decision of what? Yeah, next week lack of money. Wait. Okay, Virgo. For the one that dealing with someone, especially if you're kind of interested with this person, they appear as a thief. So basically, fake kind of energy, liar, all this thing, right? You're gonna make a final decision to disengage from them next week. Especially if that thief is a mature person, older than you. Thief doesn't really means like they scam you. Can be like they're a liar, they just want attention, that kind of thing. They scam your energy, your time also. So it doesn't mean always like thief or scam money. Let's go with your tarot portion. But if you're involved in that kind of situation, I'm seeing you're gonna make a final decision to just break it off or disengage at least. Let's go with your tarot portion. Tarot, what's coming up? Let's see. Okay. What is this talking about? You're gonna wait. What is this talking about? Some of you gonna cut some friend. Okay, I'm not sure what's your connection with this person. If you're dealing with an F sign, they appear as an F sign. If you expect them to make things right, that's not gonna happen next week. I'm seeing you just gonna wait, but eventually I'm seeing also you gonna cut them off from your life. Can be a friend, can be a prospect lover. You gonna like, after a period of waiting, you're gonna cut them off and you're gonna focus on yourself. King of Pentacles. Come up as an air sign. Very one-sided. Okay. That's what the card tells me. What else? Oh, interesting. Haha. For the one that's dealing with bipolar, person, they're gonna come back. They're gonna offer you love. The person that kind of like weird. The moment I pull the Temperance reverse, I feel like some weirdo person. If this is for the one that dealing with the weirdo, they're gonna come back. Death reverse, Ace of Cup upright. They're gonna come back. we do, basically. Also, your sleeping pattern much better next week. Restful sleep. How about work from Tarot? Anything they need to know? Everyone pull a magician around their work, which is good, but it's kind of like a theme. So a lot of you guys got a lot of confidence around your work. So a lot of progress around your work next week. 8 of Wands is like sudden progress. So it's a good thing. How about money from Tarot? Anything else for money? New opportunity. Oh, yours is opposite of another. What sign that I'm? Is it Leo? You're gonna get a repeat of opportunity. Polar bear. Okay, for your money, you're gonna get some sort of opportunity, but it's a repeat. Like maybe it's a missed opportunity in the past, judgment, or it's an opportunity in the past that create a loss. This time it's gonna make you money. So you're gonna get some sort of repeat around your finances. But this time it's gonna be good. Yeah, very strong energy of a repeat around your finances, like opportunity coming back kind of thing. Maybe at one time they offer you and you don't have the fun or this kind of thing. Okay. Let's go to Libra now. Okay. Libra, what's going on for you next week? Usually Libra message is cryptic, but today I feel like, is it Cancer? Cancer is so cryptic. Not sure what's going on with Cancer. What's your message? No message. Especially around work, if you're expecting a message around work, no message. But this is what I don't like. Because of lack of that message, right, it's actually gonna impact your money flow. So I'm not sure whether this message is related with overtime, claims. So I feel like you need to chase them for a message. If they like try to like scam you. So just keep that in mind. Not sure why I'm getting like scam you. It's related with your work. Thinking about giving a gift. If you're thinking about giving a gift, especially like to your neighbor or close friend, colleague, this kind of thing, yes, you can, but don't break the bank because I'm seeing this. Yes, you can. I know Christmas is coming up, so if you want, yes, you can, but put yourself first. Don't break the bank just for that. For the one that dating, casually dating, this picking up on Libra that casually dating, either you or your person gonna have some sort of success that gonna like give you a lot of money, great fortune. I'm hoping it's you because no point if it predicting an external person in your life, right? I'm hoping it's you, so you're gonna get some sort of success that's gonna generate money. For some of you, it's a legal success. Come up as casually dating, courtship. Let's go with your tarot portion. No, Babette is not here, I think. I saw Curious. That's normally the one that come up to my life is Curious, you, Thomas, and Carmen also is not here today. You're gonna stay away from drama? Yeah, who wants that? You're gonna turn okay. You got a person that come back that gonna give you drama, bring drama. Can be, doesn't really means is a person like lovers or anything. Can be like family members. Yeah, thank you. Can be like a family member or friend that bring a lot of drama, kind of toxic. They're gonna try to come back, but you're gonna turn your back towards them. Around summertime, just picking up on energy like quite far ahead. Around summertime, you're gonna be meeting up with a couple of people, air sign, young and old, mature, and fire sign. Go with the fire sign. Go with the fire sign. I'm not sure even if you guys still remember about it. Can be Leo. Go with that one. No second chance. You don't want to give them a second chance. What is this talking about? Why the judgment reverse here? Why the judgment reverse here? Is it a work thing or is it a person? You give up. I don't know. Something about you kind of like if you keep repeating the same thing this time, you're gonna like give up. Don't want to give a second chance. I asked whether it's a person or it's a job thingy or work thingy. It doesn't specify. So that means a lot of you are in different kind of situation. But the identification is if you keep repeating something, this time you don't want to repeat it. You're gonna give up. You're gonna give up. After you go through that, you're gonna get some sort of success. That's kind of make me feel like this is a work thing. Yeah, you're gonna be success and happy by yourself also. The hell is this message? Take it only if it resonates. How about work next week? It's a bit confusing. Feeling stuck around your work. You make money, a bit extra money around your work. Page of Pentacles, not the biggest amount. Yeah, feeling stuck. Also, you're gonna feel bored around your work. Like things are quite boring. I mean, like it's near to holiday, right? Obviously, things gonna slow down. I'm seeing money-wise, you're just thinking about investing. That's all it's giving me. So I'm not sure if you're gonna be investing or not. Yeah, just tell me you're gonna be investing. Some of you are gonna be thinking about investing. Some of you about thinking about not investing at all. So it's like kind of like very stagnant energy also for your money next week. A lot of thinking next week. Yeah, that's a good approach also, Thomas. At least we try. If you fail, then we move on. We try the next different thing. Okay, let's go with Scorpio. Scorpio, what do you need to know next week? Keeper wise. Libra message also a bit like all over the place. What coming out for Scorpio next week? Okay. Work can make you rich. So keep doing whatever you're doing. Even if you feel like things are slowing down, keep doing it. That's a good energy though. Okay, you got very good reading, Scorpio. Next message. You're not expecting of going out, but I feel like someone gonna ask you out next week. You go out with very carefree energy. They're gonna choose you. That's gonna become a success. So basically a successful dating life. That's a good energy. But what I like about you, you go out with them with a very carefree energy. That's actually gonna make it success. Scorpio that dealing, this is similar with Virgo. Scorpio that dealing with the mature man, they come up as a thief reverse. That means you know they're a liar, they're a scammer, etc. and so on. You're gonna like break it off with them. But I'm seeing you also gonna be thinking about them, stressing about them, because they're not messaging you. I mean, what do you expect? You break it up with them, then why they need to message you? So I feel like no need to stress about them. In about 1 or 2 months, there is some sort of decision that you need to make. Unfortunately, I don't know what kind of decision, but the outcome is related with money, sudden wealth. Can be related with moving, paperwork, job, paper thing, whatever, side job, side income. Can also involve a mature woman here. Okay. So, yeah, that's all I can say. So just yeah, maybe keep your mind or be aware about it in about 1 or 2 months. You got good reading though. I like this. Yeah, generally you make money, more money than the one that you spend generally. Life also become more balanced for you next week. Good. You got great fortune upward. Let's go with your tail portion. So far, Scorpio is one of the best reading. Sign of Scorpio. And I think Aries also. Money, not money. Tail wise, what's coming up into Scorpio life next week? Feeling confident, or if you go out, you're gonna notice like people attracted towards you. You also got couple of option for the one that's single, couple option. But you are a bit too cutting toward people, so just be mindful about it. Yeah, everyone should change the Scorpio. Just be careful about it. So don't be too cutting toward people or too bitchy. People gonna like don't like that. But I'm saying, yeah, if you go out, you're gonna have option. Strong energy of you going out, Hermit reverse. If you go out, you're gonna have option. But just don't be like too cold or too bitchy. Ooh, some of you gonna get relationship with a 5 sign. Huh. Interesting. Some of you maybe being offered a relationship with a 5 sign, 4 of Wands, King of Wands. How you know this person is in the past they talk a lot about getting into relationship or something around that. They only talk but they never like try to manifest it. Also the messaging between you two kind of like a bit struggling. You're already hopeless about this person. Some of you don't want to heal with this person, or you don't think you can heal it. They may surprise you. They may offer you something next week. Yeah, a lot of like love energy for you. 2 of Cup, Knight of Cup next week. So single that doesn't have anyone, just go out and keep in mind, don't be too bitchy or too cutting toward people. How about your work? You got a lot of like water energy next week. Lack of growth around your work. Why is that? Some tasks gonna coming back. Like job gonna be like coming back. Death reverse. The thing that you thought is already over gonna come back around your work. Also lack of growth and expansion next week. So I feel like just hanging there for work wise. Money. Okay, that's interesting. Your money message is actually a work message. So if now you see like no growth or lack of growth and expansion around your work, just wait until summertime. Summertime is all about work for you. You don't even have time to sleep. In a good sense. So around summertime, your work, your business gonna be start picking up. So don't give up for now. Some of you thinking about giving up. So don't give up. Give it time until summertime. Okay, let's move on to Sagittarius now. Hi, Akela. Let's go, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, what's coming up? What's coming up for Sagittarius next week? Yep, on Sagittarius, Archer sign. Oh. The good news, your health is improving. Some bad news is this person, thief weavers, they're gonna cost you some money. Great fortune weavers. So I'm not sure how they're gonna cost you money, but if you can avoid them, avoid them. Thief weavers, that means you already know they're a liar, they're a scammer, this kind of thing. Your health is improving next week. For the one that dealing with legal, no message is a good thing, at least from next week. No message is a good thing. So don't need to be stressed about it. Okay, next week your work is kind of like boring and mundane, but I'm seeing you're still working. Some of you gonna be thinking about some of you gonna be thinking about returning to your past person, ex. I'm not sure whether it's a good idea or not because Keeper doesn't identify this. Or it's gonna be fail. It's gonna be fail. So if you read, some of you guys that are thinking about returning to your past person, it may like slowly initially go through but eventually gonna fail again. So I feel like why waste your time and energy? At least that's what Keepers give me. You are overcoming your financial situation. Some of you guys that dealing with the mature woman, female energy, doesn't matter the gender, you're gonna be like start thinking about moving to the next stage with this person. For some of you it's about marriage, but I'm seeing you still thinking pathway, need to make a decision. But that trigger is only when you start overcoming your financial situation, poverty reverse. Overall is decent, I feel, for you Sagittarius. Hi Gladys. Let's go with your table. Sagittarius, what's coming up for you? Yeah, normally is that's what Thomas mentioned is correct. That's the reason they have stayed in the past, right? But not always. Sometimes they change. So it depends. If the reading try to tell me that they change, I'll tell you guys. Sagittarius. Tail-wise, what is it? For the one that dealing with another fire sign mixed with earth sign, self-centered, manipulator kind of energy, all about them, they're gonna friend zone you. So keep that in mind. Or if they're not friend zone you, they're gonna like tell you let's just be friend. Let's just be friend. From now. That's the context. From now. What is this? What's this situation about? Some of you need to take a risk, go out. It's telling me you need to take a risk to go out. Some of you already don't want to go out at all. You feel happy, stay at home. By calling you out to take a risk, go out next week. You may meet a person. What is this? Another fire sign. Can be the same story as the first one, or can be a different group, but I'm seeing generally that fire sign is in and out. Even if there is a relationship, it's not stable kind of thing. You're gonna back away. Emperor reverse. You're gonna back away. For some of you that kind of being in denial, you start looking them at the real value of them. Start looking at their action in logical manner, that kind of thing. How about work? Ooh. You're gonna get your wish around your work, but probably not next week, obviously. If your wish is to get a contract, you're gonna get it, like a contract, maybe a conversion from temp job to permanent role kind of thing, or it's just a promotion, right? You're gonna get it. So don't need to be stressed about it. You got the star with the Hierophant for your work. So if your wish related with a contract kind of thing, you're gonna get it. So don't need to be stressed about it. How about money? Not confident with your money? Need to save more? Yeah, go do that. Save more. You got clarity about what? What is with this summer card here? Save money. Don't expand to anything until at least summertime. Even if you expand, things are not gonna progressing. So I think like better save it. It gives you a prediction around summertime, until summertime, right? This is the result. So I feel like even if you expand, right, no point, no progress. So just save your money for now. Okay, let's go with Capricorn now. Woo, 1 hour. No, 1 hour already. Capricorn. What's coming up for you next week? What is this talking about? For the one that want to sell your house, there will be a delay. I'm not sure whether it's a delay because your realtor kind of like try to play things off, but generally it's just a delay. You're gonna be able to sell your house. You will be able, so don't worry too much. I feel like this is just gonna be delayed. You got high honor with that situation eventually. Take care of your paperwork, especially around your work situation, around your occupation. Some paperwork gonna like, either you forgotten about it or you disregard about that paperwork, gonna cost you money. But generally you're still working, employed, doing whatever you love doing, so it's still a good thing. But yeah, try to avoid that paperwork situation. What is this talking about? Some of you that work yourself to the bone, right? That even impact your health. I'm seeing you're gonna try to let go that because of you try to let that situation go, right? Your health gonna be improved. So some of you guys that are too obsessed with your work, I think especially if impact your health, right? Try to let it go from now because your health is more important. If you let it go, that work situation, right, your health is gonna be improving. I'm not sure for who this message, but definitely there is a person that work themselves into the bone, that impacting their health. You get some sort of extra money around your work, especially for the one that want to buy gift, but it's not enough. I'm not sure why this message come up. Very specific. It's not enough. So I'm not sure why you need to know that. They tell me that the money is not enough for you to buy a gift, that's all. So maybe it's hinting for you guys that want to buy a gift, maybe need to take a side job or something. I don't know. It's kind of weird message. And for the one that work yourself, impacting your health, don't do that. I feel like work is work. Don't like screw your health. Okay, Capricorn. I thought you retired, Thomas. What's coming up for Capricorn tarot wise? Stay single. That's the best way for now. Especially if you had some sort of like stress, just stay single for now. That's gonna improve your life. I'm not sure why it's telling you guys that for now. Stay single, basically. For the one that has a connection that is playing a lot of mind games, release that. Release that. That's just gonna impact your health. Okay. A situation, for the one that dealing with 5 sun, a situation they're gonna be improving, they're gonna like do you right, but no relationship. Lovers reverse. Lovers reverse. No relationship, I feel. Why the lovers reverse here? Some of you is too late when they act right, it's too late. You already moved to other direction. For some of you, that's the reason why it's no relationship. You also pull the wheel. So if you want a new beginning, not the right timing for a new beginning. So I feel like just stay single for now. It's keep telling the same storyline. How about your work? Not stable. Fortunately, your work is not that stable. What's their advice? You're not happy with your work, also King of Cup reverse. So obviously this is picking up for you guys that are not happy with your work and you feel, either you already feel or you get to know that it's not stable. What's their advice? Some of you, your advice is to return to your old job. No, I'm not sure why. If you try to return to your old job or contact your old boss, right, they can give you more money. So I'm not sure this is for who. How about money? Message is weird. Lack of growth also in your finances, but there will be a growth. For now, it's kind of like being stagnant, Empress reverse, but eventually it's the 9 of Wands, so it's kind of like starting to pick up the pace. For some of you that feel like the urge to come back to your old job or to contact back to your boss, go ahead, I feel. They may even surprise you with the offer that give you higher salary than your current one. That's your message. This is for the one that's unhappy with their current job. And somewhat is not stable. Let's go with Aquarius. Aquarius, what's coming up for you next week? Sign of Aquarius. What's coming up? Oh, great fortune. Work-wise, be careful around your work. Double check, triple check your work, Aquarius. You got high honor reverse for your work. That's gonna impact your money flow. So by you doing triple check of your work, I'm hoping you can avoid it. For the one that's going for a travel, you're gonna postpone it, or you're gonna like, if you're just planning, you're gonna postpone the planning. What's wrong with you guys, Aquarius, next week? You also got 2 breakup cards. Kind of like you just want to be alone next week. I'm seeing like a lot of you guys gonna try to like be in solitary or don't want to be disturbed kind of feeling. Some of you even gonna break it up with your person. Lovers, weavers, marriage weavers. What is this? Don't be stressed too much about your money. It's not the right time for you to make a lot of money. I'm not sure why you need to know this. That means some of you guys too stressed about your finances. Imprisonment, poverty. It's not the right time for you to make a lot of money yet. Your health gonna be improving next week for the one that has some sort of health issues or just simple allergy kind of, or energy, feeling down energy. That's gonna be improved. The hell? You also got the almost similar message with other sign. If you're dealing with this kind of person, early next week there is no message. Toward the end of the week, they're gonna message you with a concern, like checking on your situation, that kind of thing. For some of you, you had a fallout with this person. Got a lot of energy of fallout, breaking up. I'm seeing a lot of you guys just want to be left alone, Aquarius, next week. Don't want to deal with people. Let's go with your table. Tarot-wise, what's coming up for you, Aquarius? I think so. I know like next year is like a lot of sign gonna want to be like alone. Next year. Like want to be like alone also, but want to be unique also. That kind of energy next year. But for you, it's kind of like a bit early. Not sure why. Close off. Your first card is Queen of Cups reverse. That means you close off already. You are close off next week. At least I feel like this is gonna be for a while. Some of you also gonna be like don't want to entertain a second chance. I'm not sure this is with who. This come up. You don't want to entertain any second chance, any past people. But a lot of you guys gonna be close off next week. That's a weird energy. Very wonky energy. But the good news is by you closing off, you're not getting into moody feeling or in kind of like depression. Some of you guys that have depression, you're gonna get out from that depression next week. You also feel like your energy is going up. Knight of Wands. Anything else? It's basically just telling me that only so far. Oh. See? One day you want to return with this connection that you identify as a Two of Cups, but the next day is this. You want to turn your back. So this is kind of like weird energy for you next week. What's their advice? It's kind of weird reading for you. If you feel that Two of Cup energy, Two of Cup person, right, is too burdening, you can release them. But stick with your decision. Some of you guys quite wishy-washy. So one day you decided to release them, next day you want to go back to them. Also, it's not, for some of you, the advice is not everything is all about money. You need to enjoy life also. I'm not sure for who. Work, how about work from tarot? Anything they need to know? Your energy is like a bit gloomy, too gloomy for me even. There will be an opportunity where we need to take a risk next week. The outcome is good though, but some of you don't like that opportunity. The outcome is good though. So yeah, if you feel like you can take opportunity, go for it. The outcome is King of Wands, so I feel like it's a good outcome. Can elevate your confidence. Where's your hometown, Arkela? Money wise, for the one that waiting for contract, you're gonna get the contract when you're not thinking about it. So yeah, so don't think about it. That's when they offer you the contract. Let's go to the last side, Pisces. Basically behind is a bit forest. Oh, one of province in Philippines. Okay, but actually not that far from Singapore. And there's still a lot of greeneries in Philippines, right? Philippines, as long as it's not on the, what do you call that? The main city, then it's still got a lot of greeneries. Vietnam also got a lot of greeneries. Vietnam is quite nice. Oh, right. Yeah, the cities, I've been there like 7 years ago for work. It's too crowded. Okay, Pisces, what's your message next week? One day you're not stressed, next day you're stressed. Okay, this is similar with Aquarius. Damn. But yours is about work. You got this is because you got some sort of expectation around your work. So I feel like for you to be unstable, don't expect too highly about your work. Also, make sure that your work doesn't affect your health, because I'm seeing some of you gonna have less time to take a rest. Work is work. Take care of yourself. Yes, I am. But I'm born at Indonesia. What is this talking about? For the one that dealing with wealthy man, you're gonna also have a fallout of this predicting gonna be a fallout or a breakup. Wealthy man. For the reason is the breakup is some of you don't like how they treated you, like they treated you like what do you call it, a child. They treated you like a child. That's why the reason you want to break it up with them. You also pull this gift poverty, so make me feel like if you want to give a gift, yes, go ahead, but don't break the bank for it. For the one that's having problem around your work, just hanging there. In about 1 or 2 months, that problem gonna be gone. So just hanging there. In about 1 or 2 months, that problem gonna be gone. Let's go with your tarot portion. I'm not sure how it's gonna be gone, but that's what Keeper tells me. It's just gonna be gone, like totally gone. So just stick on it. What's coming up for you guys? Pisces. Making a final decision for? Is this a person or work? A liar? Oh. Oh. This is very weird. Pisces, some of you gonna be making a decision to be actively playing mind games with this person that you know a liar, but at the same time you feel like very connected with this person, Two of Cups kind of energy. So you're gonna like making a decision to, if they play games, I'm gonna play games. Yeah, that could be. So I'm not sure whether that's a good idea, Pisces, but this is what tells me. Any advice for the one that's going through this? Because you feel like they're playing mind games, so better off I also play games with them, that kind of energy. Don't be stressed. I mean, that's the advice. Eight of Swords reverse, basically get out from the fear, get out from your stress. So, but I'm not sure how you're gonna do that, but that's your advice. What else? Are you also gonna be staying home next week? A lot of energy of wanting to stay home. Wow. At least until springtime, that energy gonna persist for you. Stay home, close off. Wow. That's quite long, like 4 months. Any advice for them? They're going through this also? I feel like generally it's okay. If you want to stay home, like want to take a rest, it's fine. Some of you feel like you need to just stay home because you want to save money, so I feel like that's also okay. But yeah, but keep in mind, if you want to like meet a person, obviously you need to go out, right? So just keep that in mind. The energy gonna push you want to stay home, save money. Some of you gonna be taking a risk, especially if you're dealing with this fire sign mixed with the air sign. But unfortunately, by you taking a risk, I'm not sure to what extent this risk, that situation gonna end. Then after that, you just gonna wait. So I'm not sure. So this, wait for what? It's giving me just a tempest. You're just gonna wait. It's a work thingy. It's not a person. It's a work thingy apparently. I don't know why the Emperor is here. This is an odd reading. Oh. Okay. If there is an opportunity come back into your life around your work, I feel like don't take it. Yours is a bit different. Don't take it because that's gonna end. Also, it's not a stable opportunity. Don't take it. Some of you gonna feel like wanting to take a risk to accept this opportunity, but don't take it. Wait for it. Wait for it. A better one will gonna come. It's about work. It's not about person apparently. Yours is don't make any risk around your work. Be patient with. I feel like the opportunity that arises, right, is only like temporary only. It's not stable. Emperor reverse. So don't take it. How about money? Don't be too obsessed with your money. Queen of Pentacles reverse, King of Pentacles reverse. Your money is kind of stagnant, so don't be too obsessed about it. Queen of Pentacles reverse is not good energy. It's like being too materialistic. Any advice for them? Your energy is kind of like not so good, to be honest. Next week. Wait for it. Wait for it. Your advice is Wheel of Fortune. Make me feel things like you need to wait. Your time will come. So don't be too obsessed about your money. The last two sign energy is not so good. I'm not sure what's going on with the last two sign. Kind of weird. But anyway, that's what the card is giving me. I'm just a reader only. So that's all what I have for you guys. Hope this helps you guys to navigate next week. If it does, please help to share, like, and subscribe so others also can hear this message. Thank you all for coming live with me. I see you guys in the next live. Bye y'all.